We are right now at the Children's Theater in a $52 million campaign to renovate the Emory Theater in downtown Cincinnati, and it will be the most technologically advanced theater in the entire region. There's not another theater like it in the world, actually. Telling stories in a whole new way, in a whole new medium with projection mapping and automation and animation. But growing up, this was always what I knew I wanted to do, and I still am learning every day of what the next chapter is going to be. Once this new theater opens up, there will be a next chapter, and I'm really excited to know what that is. My name is Roderick Justice, and I am the Artistic Director of the Children's Theater of Cincinnati. My journey, understanding that I wanted to do this professionally, it kicked off during middle school. I grew up in Eastern Kentucky. I was able to do things like choir and band and show choir. But then when I transitioned to college, I went to Northern Kentucky University, and that's when I really started to open up the world of this can not only be a career, but be a successful career, because they taught me that if you are learning a trade, you want to learn everything about that trade's umbrella and try to be able to do whatever it is under that umbrella, and then you will always work. I learned how to direct, I learned how to style a wig, I learned how to work a spotlight, I learned how to stage manage, I learned how to choreograph, and since then I have never stopped working. My favorite part about theater is the ability to engage someone's empathy and exercise their imagination. I think that when we are watching a story unfold, we don't always realize that we are engaging and exercising our own empathy, because we are literally stepping into someone else's perspective or their shoes and seeing the story unfold, being told by multiple perspectives on the stage. If there was something I wish more people knew about theater, it would be that it's not just about being on the stage. There are so many careers and people and contractors that help make up the entire ecosystem of what you see on the stage. Our job is to make it look easy. You've got costume designers, you've got costume stitchers, you've got drapers, you've got wig designers, you've got the actual wig stylist, you've got dressers backstage, wardrobe crew, and that's just costumes alone. Scenic design, you've got painters, you've got prop masters, set dressers, lighting specialists, automation experts, animation experts, and that's just in the scenic world. You've got then those who are building furniture or doing the very specialized items that the script would call for, like a puppet designer. All of these people that I'm mentioning, they are not taking the stage. And this is not to mention the production staff, that is the stage management team and the production management team and the people that are fundraising for a nonprofit theater, the director, the choreographer, the assistant director, the assistant choreographer. There are so many careers. Many people ask, how does a show work? How do we get to the final product? And my process is extremely unique. I created this process about 10 years ago. We do something called a dream meeting. That's the primer. Anyone that works for the theater can come as long as they've read the script, and they can sit around this table. We shut the door. We have paper that's around the walls, and we have a sketch artist that's sketching while we talk. And the only rule when you get into the room is that no one can say the word no. So think about it like this. Every time someone speaks, your idea never gets shot down. It always gets built off of. And you're listening to everyone's perspective to make this a truly collaborative art form, because that is exactly what theater does. It is truly the most collaborative art form. My advice to anyone who would like to get involved with theater or anything artistic is to have a good understanding that art is subjective. anything that you do, there's no right or wrong, really. Someone could be sitting in seat 101, row A, loving the show, and then 102, row A, think, it's okay, I like it. Then 103 may not like it at all. And all of those answers in their head, that's fine. It's okay, because what we're doing is subjective. So I think what happens with artists and what people are often afraid of is their own confidence and their own courage to be an artist. And that is the first thing that I hope people understand is when you want to pursue something like this, it's also an exercise in building your confidence and building your courage and understanding that everything we do is subjective and there's not a right or wrong. There's only shaping and molding to get there. My biggest piece of advice for anyone who would like to learn more or get involved in theater is to find your people, find that local community of performers and take those classes. Put yourself out there, audition. Just let yourself fall on your face if you've never auditioned before. It's okay. It's an audition. Like I said, you gotta just roll with the punches. Get out there, find your people, let them give you advice. Anyone who is interested in theater should have some kind of experience in an acting class or in an improv class. What's great about taking classes in the performing arts, it's a safe place. So in the classroom or in a rehearsal, you have a safe space to try something, to make mistakes, to try a joke and let it land on its face and no one laugh because you're not in front of an audience. It's a safe space for you to be silly, for you to not be you for a moment. You can check yourself at the door and put on a whole new character, a whole new costume, a whole new goofy face or a goofy voice, and try something that is as far away from you as possible. And when I say empathy and stepping into someone's shoes, when you're on stage, you're literally doing that. You're putting on a costume. You're literally stepping into someone's shoes and engaging your empathy because you have done all this work in the classroom or in rehearsal to become this character, and then you get to go and do it live. And I think that if you can just find your people, like I said earlier, finding your people, you don't even have to do a class. You can get together and create an improv team or hey, goof off and create skits, grab a camera, just have fun. It's called a play for a reason.